Our group member is Rania Amani, 02 DSK 20F 1024, Nurin Alisha, 02 DSK 20F 1047, Saifa Madina, 02 DSK 20F 1042, Aimi Balkis, 02 DSK 20F 1048.
Problem solving and decision making. Thanks to COVID-19, the entire planet is currently experiencing difficulties. To keep the epidemic from spreading, all of our everyday life and practice must be held, which means that all of the areas that we used to go must be closed to prevent us from congregating. As a result, schools and colleges are forced to close as well, leaving students with no choice but to continue their studies and learning seasons online. Well, online learning is not as easy as it seems to be. It puts students under more stress than a typical study season. It is also more stressful, especially for those who have a weak internet connection, less facilities, and so on. So the big issues here is how to deal with online learning for students.
In order to solve problems systematically, there are 8-step strategy would be a good guidance. Step 1, defining the problem. Step 2, gather information. Step 3, developing alternatives. Step 4, weight alternatives. Step 5, select best alternative. Step 6, implement the solution. Step 7, monitor progress. Step 8, review and learn from your experience.
Step 1. Due to COVID-19, students need to attend classes through online, which is hard for them to focus. The problem that students need to face nowadays is having difficulties in handling online classes. When there is a group of discussion that need to be done, the students have difficulties such as lack of interaction between the group members, and the lecturers or instructors might give them a lot of tasks and it had to be done in a little time given. Step 2. The most affected by this problem are IPTH students. The most affected by this problem are senior students who had started online classes since the beginning of MCO, and the new students who have to adapt the new norm of online learning.
The alternative that the students should try is to continue to maintain the role of the students to the best of their abilities. Aside from that, it is important for students to avoid distractions and complete assignments on time by adhering to the syllabus or timetable and maintaining a healthy work environment. Next, the students need to do their own revisions and not only depends on the lecturers. For alternative, one which is try to maintain the role of the student to the best of their ability, it can help students to stay focused on their study and can reduce the distraction that going around them. Staying at home is good because it doesn't require any money. Student doesn't need to spend their money to pay for the fee and student expense. But staying at home also means a lot of distraction and lack of focus. That is why the student need to maintain their role as a student, so that they won't forget that they are still studying and won't miss any of their classes if they always remember their roles as a students.
After considering the pros and cons about the alternative that has been discussed, you need to decide which one of the alternative that can help you to manage your online classes better. Students must take actions on what has been stated above, because the outcome won't come by itself. Action is required. To make sure what we have discussed become a reality, students must incorporate it into their everyday life while dealing with online classes. This will help them to reduce their depression and keep them away from being stressed.
Step 7. Your result will only be seen if you keep track of what you're doing. As a result, you must continue to track your progress in order to success handling online classes. Step 8, which is the last, is either those alternatives succeed or fail, you should learn from them so that if an unpleasant situation arises in the future, you will know what to do.